So this is a video that I've been wanting to make for a while, but for whatever reason I haven't, and I think it's a good time now to share this. The reason I'm making this video is because Vipassana changed my life for the better, and it's given me a path to walk on, and it's just made me an overall happier person. And when you experience this happiness and you see others who haven't, you want them to experience it. It's just a natural part of the process. So in this video I'll explain first of all what it is, what Vipassana is, and then I'll talk a bit about how it's affected me, and at the end I'll answer some commonly asked questions that people ask me. What it is, it's a 10-day course that you take, and the purpose is to remove yourself from all distractions. So you take yourself away from your job, away from all the things that you think are important, and you seclude yourself in a meditation center for 10 days, and you meditate for 10 hours a day. Sounds daunting initially, and that's normal. So you don't read while you're there, you don't write, you don't listen to music, you don't dance, and you don't talk to others either. You don't talk to other meditators. And the purpose of this is to quieten down your mind. To quieten down your mind, you have to quieten down your mouth. And it takes a few days for you to settle in and for your mind to become quiet. So there's really 3 parts to this meditation. The first part is called Shila, which translates to morality. So you take 5 precepts: that you won't kill, you won't steal, you won't have any sexual misconduct, you won't tell any lies or speak any gossip or speak any harsh words, and you won't take any intoxicants. 5 precepts that you take that you will stick to for the 10 days. And again, these precepts are here for you to quieten down your mind. If you want to experience peace and harmony within yourself, you can't be causing these actions to people that disturb their peace and harmony. Killing and stealing and lying and sexual misconduct. And the reason you don't take any intoxicants is so you have a balanced mind. The next part is called Samadhi, which translates to concentration. So what you do for the first 4 days is you observe your breath. So you don't regulate your breath, you just observe it, the natural breath as it is, not as you want it to be, but as it is. As it comes out in, you're aware. As it goes out, you're aware. As it comes in, you're aware. And like this, you train your mind, and your mind wanders, and then you bring it back, and it wanders, and you bring it back. And you just keep working like this for 4 days. It's a plane. There she goes. So the purpose of Samadhi, concentration, is to calm down your mind at the surface level again. So Shila, you're calming down your mind. Samadhi, you're calming down your mind again. And then once your mind has reached a certain level of concentration and purity in that for 4 days you haven't broken any precepts, you've been working on this concentration technique, you then move to Vipassana. And Vipassana is all about, the purpose of it is the purification of the mind at the deepest level. And initially, that's really hard to understand intellectually. It doesn't really resonate until you actually start practicing. So it's hard for me to explain this technique You really have to go and experience it for yourself. But the purpose is to be aware and to be equanimous, meaning not reacting to the sensations on your body. Okay, so if you imagine a situation, someone says to you, I hate you, you're a horrible person. What happens at your mind at the deepest level is you get unpleasant sensations somewhere on your body, could be anywhere, right? And then you react to those sensations. You're not reacting to the words that were said, you're reacting to the sensations on your body that have arisen because of what was said, right? If someone says to you, I love you, you're such a beautiful person, you get pleasant sensations anywhere on the body, and you react to those. Again, you're not reacting to what has been said, you're reacting to the sensations that have arisen on your body because of what has been said. And when we react, we always react in two ways. We either react with craving or we react with aversion. Okay, so the first person who said to me, I hate you, you're a horrible person, I get these unpleasant sensations, my mind goes, I don't like these unpleasant sensations, and I have aversion towards the sensation, and then I might react and say something back to him. Okay? So I'm reacting to the sensations with aversion. The next person who said, I love you, you're a beautiful person, I go, oh, I like that, I want more, and I react with craving. And this is what the Buddha discovered when he discovered Vipassana and became enlightened, was that we're reacting to the sensations on our body. And he called this suffering. This is the root of suffering, is when you react with craving or you react with aversion. So, the purpose of the technique is not to react, to be at peace with everything, right? So if someone says, I hate you, you understand this sensation will arise and it will pass. Someone says, I love you, you don't get engrossed in it, you don't grow a big head, you understand this sensation will arise and it will pass. So that's really what the technique is, right? I don't want to talk any more about the theory of it, but the ways it's impacted me have been phenomenal. Okay, so I used to actually smoke weed every day. Not all day, but pretty much all day. And I used to be quite agitated, particularly when I found out what was happening to animals. I found out that they were going through hell. I became quite agitated and upset. And I think, it's fair to say that I was in quite a traumatized place where I was really upset, actually, about what happened to animals. And I think part of me smoking weed every day was to ease that pain. And when I came across this technique, I had a tool to deal with all the suffering of life. All of it, no matter what it is. You have a technique where you can observe your body sensations and you can come out of suffering. So these days I'm much more happy, much more happy. I'm much more calm, much more peaceful, much more understanding, much more patient. Life isn't hard. We make it hard. Life is actually easy if you understand the nature of life, which is things that arise to pass away. So in life we become upset when things arise that we like that pass away. A loved one has died. We have a divorce. These are generally things that we feel a lot of pain over, because things arise to pass away, but we don't like the passing away of things that we like. And then things that we don't like, when they arise, we don't like them while they're there, and we try and get rid of them. So we're constantly living in this prison of our own mind, which is wanting something more or wanting something different than what is. So we always want what which is not, but which is not is which is not. It can't be. So this technique really helps you to accept what is with a smile on your face. We always put so much importance to the things outside of us. You know, we think that when this happens to me, when this person thinks this of me, when the world does this, when I get this, when this happens, I'll be happy. Always thinking outside objects will bring me either happiness or pain. But we never really pay much attention to what's happening inside. After all, every experience that you have in life is within yourself, so shouldn't that we at least focus on that a little bit, you know, what's happening inside? And when you practice this technique, you start realizing what's happening inside is actually the source of my unhappiness or the source of my happiness. So you start putting a lot more importance to what's happening inside of you. And I know there will be a lot of vegan activists who are going to watch this video. So I'll just speak very briefly about how it's affected my activism. A lot more calm, a lot more patient, and a lot more durable. Okay, so people often ask me at a cube of truth when I'm speaking to people, and they say, how did you stay so calm? People think I'm like a naturally calm person. Not true. I just practice this meditation. That's all it is, you know. So people often ask me, how did you stay so calm? And the answer is simple. I'm meditating with the technique of Vipassana. That's it. And anyone can experience this tranquility. Anyone can experience peace and harmony if they're willing to practice this. So this was a technique that was discovered by the Buddha, but understand that it has nothing to do with Buddhism. It has nothing to do with religion or faith or sectarianism. It's just purely a science of mind and matter. The Buddha wasn't interested in creating sex and sects, not sex. He wasn't interested in that. He was interested in making people happy. And the teacher of Vipassana, Goenka, says, I'm not interested in converting people from one organized religion to another. The only conversion that happens with Vipassana meditation is from misery to happiness. And it is so true. I honestly could speak all day. I could speak all day about this, but it won't do it justice, because all that will happen is you'll develop an intellectual understanding of the technique. So you've got to go and practice yourself to experience it. You know, you can watch a million Vipassana videos, you can read all the books, and nothing in your life will change until you actually go and practice. Some commonly asked questions. People often ask me, is it hard? Yeah, it is. Of course it's hard. You know, you're meditating for 10 days. You know, it's hard. But so is everything in life that's worth doing. You know, going to work, working a full-time job is hard. Right? There's challenges involved. But you get money at the end of the day. Right? You get a reward, you get something from it. Going to the gym, you know, if you're working out, it's hard, but you get the results, okay? Similarly, you know, with Vipassana meditation, it's hard. You go there and you meditate, you face challenges, you face doubts. What am I doing here? You face agitation, I'd rather do something else, right? And those challenges are there. But you get the rewards. You put in the work, you get the rewards. If you're thinking about doing a course and you're nervous, just want you to know how normal that is, okay? I just sat my 4th course. I just came out of the course yesterday. I just sat my 4th course, and on my 4th course was the most nervous I've ever been. Just it's part and parcel of this practice is feeling nerves and dealing with them, really. And if you're not nervous and you're like, I'll go do it 10 days, whatever, I would think something is not right. Okay, so I did a course once and I wasn't nervous, and it didn't serve me at all. I actually felt quite, I had a bad course because I wasn't prepared. So nerves are good. Being a vegan there is very easy. 85% of the menu is vegan already, so, and they will label dairy products. And look, if you have any questions, I just want you to know that you can ask anytime. This means a lot to me. So if you reach out with a question, you don't have to know me as a friend. You know, I'm very happy to answer any questions. As I said, I'm making this video because, you know, I feel like I have a platform to share something magical. And if others can experience this as well, even if one person who watches this video feels inspired to go and take the 10-day course, this video was 100% worth making. Just want to wish you all, you know, happiness and goodwill, and that's it.